Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Libras. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 12th to the 18th, 2021. Again, this is a general reading. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Libra on the planet, but take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe for those that it does resonate with. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any personal questions, all that information is posted below. How to have a private reading with me, my services, my prices, my website, and how to contact me via my email. Again, I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel, for viewing, liking, sharing, and all those beautiful thumbs up and comments you leave me every single week. Please be sure to click the subscribe button. Please be sure to click that bell and make it ring, and you'll get notified immediately when any of my card readings are out here for you to view. Okay, let's get started, my beautiful Libras. Your all over card here, I have to tell you, taking a quick look, surmising this reading here, you have your all over energy is the release card, but the release card is also known as the death card, and you have the death card coming in towards you. So this is going to be a very themed reading. So basically it says endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back. Okay, and spiritual transformation. So I do think that this is what you're going through. You're going to be walking away from one situation and going into a brand new one. Let it go. This is the divine and the universe karmically sending you a message that things have come to an end. Perhaps it's the end of, a contract or a job or a project that you've done, but it can also be the end of a relationship, an end in a phase in your life that you're moving forward towards a new one. Always embrace this beautiful new beginning. When you have this release card coming forward, when we're faced with the death card, because the death card is also referred to as a rebirth, brand new beginnings, brand new doors of opportunity opening up for us, keeping your eyes open to those opportunities so that you can embrace them and know that you've been given this beautiful gift of a new beginning. It's not the end. It's just the end of one thing that's allowing you to move forward in a progressive, positive, successful direction. Looking at your three, and this was interesting too, Libra, looking at your three energy cards here, you got healing the ouch, not for you, and cheer up, live in the moment. So again, I think some of you are walking away from a situation or something's ending. Could be, your job. It could be, like I said, a phase in your life, a project, or even a relationship. A relationship that might be a kindred spirit, a friendship that ended, or even a love relationship. But whatever the reasons were that determined this to happen, know that you are moving forward and you're going to have a brand new beginning here for you to look forward to. Healing through the ouch. So let's start off with the healing through the ouch, which normally I wouldn't do. I would go to the card on the bottom, but I've been guided to do this. So, forgiveness is a healer, okay, of the soul right now. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul, and mind. It indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life right now. Okay, some of you might be drawn, though, actually, to the healing arts. Maybe you're going to be successful developing your natural capacity to restore healing to others and wellness. Okay, but it's an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended at this time. Also, reconciliations are possible at this time. And by all means, my beautiful Libras, let bygones be bygones, because that's how we heal through something. Whether we forgive them and we throw it out into the universe and we continue to walk away and move on, or whether we actually contact them and let them know personally that something here is not for you. Okay, it's as simple as that. And I truly believe that at this moment, right now, okay, you're being told this. Whatever ended was meant to be. Okay, remember, rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way, and you need to trust this. Okay, there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the results you seek always seem to elude you. But know that there's going to be a clear knowing. Okay, and know that this was meant to be. You're healing through it, my beautiful, beautiful Libras. Cheer up. So, you know what? What a beautiful message that the universe is sending you now, saying that, you need to live in the moment and don't dwell on the past as it cannot be changed. Why obsess about the future if things beyond your control cannot happen at this time? Do something spontaneous. Stop and smell the roses, bake a cake, or sit and watch, people walking by. Just live in the moment. Enjoy what you're doing. Allow the universe to assist you with this and your divine. If you're feeling exhausted or disheartened, just rest and do nothing. Nurture yourself to re energize for tomorrow. Do what you need to do to cheer you up. Your mantra today should be I live for today and I feel cheerful. So, you've heard me say this a lot of times. Happiness is a choice we can all make, and we all have to do. And we've all been faced with these challenges and these grieving, sad, disappointing moments, but this universe is telling you now, you're karmically being sent, that you're going to heal through that ouch, and forgiveness is going to come into play. But remember, reconciliation may come into play for some of you as well, but something here says it's not for you at this time. Okay. For others, walk away. You're going to be releasing it and going into a brand new beginning. The noise you're hearing is my cat Charlie. He's banging his paw on the release pump up button on my computer chair, and he wants my attention. Aren't they funny? They're so funny. Okay, Charlie. Okay, come on. Enough. I know. And then he meowed at me. Isn't he funny? Okay, so let's see what we have for your reading. Your crowning energy is exactly that, Eight of Cups. Okay, you're going through a balance issue here, and you're walking away from one situation and you're going towards a new one. And I love the graphics on this because it shows that you're walking towards a beautiful sunshine on the horizon. You know that you have a brighter future. You've walked away, you've been through the fire, you fought your battles. Look at this cup here, this chalice here, this beautiful bowl here that has fire, and you've dealt with that. Okay, and you've emerged and you've come out the other side. So you're definitely going through transformation here, Libra. You're making a decision here to move in a new direction. Maybe you're leaving your job or your career, or maybe you're trying to take on a second, passive income. Maybe you've just realized that you're dropping toxic relationships in your life that no longer serve you or are not making you feel fulfilled and happy, and don't want to grow and expand with you on this part of your journey. So be balanced. You're not there yet. You're in that process of planning it, and you're thinking and reminiscing and reflecting. But let it go, release it, let it go, and know that you need to embrace this brand new beginning here, and allow yourself to feel the joy again. You've got the Eight of Swords, a lot of uncertainty here, not seeing a picture in truth and clarity, thinking the worst is going to happen. You get yourself into that gloom and doom spot, and you can't seem to get yourself out of it. And that's because you've allowed all that negative, toxic energy to take over your mind. Don't rent it space. Let it go. Let it go. You'll be able to see the picture in complete clarity once you open your eyes and look at it. Look at it with hindsight. Reflect on it. Often, we look back and we say, yeah, there were some red flags. Yes, there were some warning signs. Why did I enable it? Why did I not see it? Well, often because we don't want confrontation. We don't want the inevitable to happen if it's going to bring disappointment. But you're going to be able to get rid of this thought in your mind. Move on. Don't let this take over your beautiful soul, my beautiful Libras. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Lots of eights here. Eights have to do often with manifestation and bringing, it's the infinity sign turned on its side. It's also what we meditate on when we want to manifest abundance in our life. And often that comes in the form of currency and money. So some of you could be going in that new direction. But I do think some of you are researching. You're maybe taking a new form of study. You may be going back to school. You may be taking an online course. You're adding to your gifts. You're adding to your craft. You're adding to your talents. You're adding to your resume. Keep doing this. Keep perfecting your craft because you're honing in on it. And you're going to be able then, because of the work that you apply to this, right? It doesn't just land in our lap. We have to make the effort. We have to be proactive and go after what we want. Then you're going to see this success coming in. And look, you're waiting for it. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You're going the distance, or you're going to be going the distance, some of you, to make this this manifest your dreams here. Some of you might be dealing overseas with people in your business. You might be virtually dealing with people. You might be contacting people from a distance, but I think you're planning something. This is a new journey for you, but some of you could also be planning a vacation or a personal or business trip as well. Stay focused, stay on your path, don't waver. It's this concentration and this determination and this this will that you're going to put towards this new beginning that's going to bring you this success. Now, coming in above your in the now position, above your crowning energy, you have this beautiful Six of Pentacles. This is give and take energy, push pull, right? This is, do unto others type of deal. This is bartering. This is getting a gift of time, effort, or support, and even money for some of you. So I do think that you're going to be getting something that's being gifted to you, and it's going to feel like a generous gift. I think it's going to be fair. Some of you might be giving to others less fortunate. Maybe you're going to be doing something in a generous way. Maybe you're going to do something you're going to do a charitable act or someone towards you. But I always look at this as a beautiful payment of a gift of some sort. You've got the high priestess. The high priestess talks about trusting your intuition, being able to see behind the scenes. Once you see the picture clearly, you don't have any reason to worry anymore. Okay, so tap into that. Do your research. Find out what's going on. If you think there's information you need to have, go research it and find it. Do your detective work. If there's a secret that's in the background, trust me, you're going to know it because you're so intuitive. You're going to tap into your instincts and you're going to get that secret revealed at the perfect time. Coming in towards you, the Nine of Wands, defending yourself, promoting yourself. Okay, this is competition as well. But I do think the Nine of Wands says, don't give up. Don't back down. Don't roll over. No matter how tough the going gets, no matter how much you feel that you have to heal through this ouch moment, no matter how much you're going, something ends and you feel and you think about that ending, don't reflect on it. Let it go. Okay, stay focused. You're going in a brand new direction here. You're going on a journey, and your plans, you need to keep them going. Defend what you personally have created. It belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anybody else. Don't let anybody else try to steal or take it from you. Justice is going to be served. There you go. Excuse me. I mean, look what's showing up here after you defending what you've created. Maybe some of you are dealing with a legal issue. Maybe some of you are defending yourself for some sort of court issue. Maybe there's a settlement that you need to have brought forward. Justice is going to be served, my beautiful Libras, because you're going to see that it's going to be waived in your favor. So you are going to come out ahead of the game. Okay, the playing field's going to be leveled fairly now, and you're going to get what you justly deserve. So, maybe you have had to defend something here, fight for something that you created. And you know what? It's going to come full circle, and you're going to see that you win that you were right. You're moving on and it's ended. So maybe, it's the end of a relationship, a marriage, a partnership of some sort. And this is, part of why you're grieving, thinking about that. But anyway, look at the picture. Yes, it's death, but it's also rebirth. And look at the infinity again on the side. Okay, beautiful card. Know that you're moving forward. Know that you're releasing the past, and now you're able to go forward in a brand new, beautiful, productive, and positive direction. Focus on that. Don't waver. Don't back down. Okay, you're going to see justice is going to be served, and you're going to have the resources now, Libra, to go forward and do what it is you want. Time, effort, support, and possibly even the resources in the form of money to make you and help you move forward in that direction. Okay, let's see what we have for clarification here. Your first card that you've got with the Eight of Cups, moving on, leaving something behind, balancing your sign, is the Hermit. And it's a perfect card for this to show up on this card, okay? To show up on this Eight of Cups is beautiful, that the Hierophant, pardon me, that the Hermit shows up. You are taking yourself to the silence. You are reminiscing, reflecting, thinking about what it is that you want to do, where it is you're going to go. And you know now that you're walking away. You've been through the fire, you fought your battles, you defended yourself, you won this situation, and now you can go forward. Maybe some of you are going to be able to mentor and life coach others through living through your experiences. The lessons you've learned, often they make the greatest life coaches, people that have lived through the hell and walked back through it. be coming out the other side as the phoenix. I think you're going to be able to mentor others. You're on your journey and you will have the resources to light your path and see the light to go forward in this beautiful new direction. Your eight of swords, getting out of your head, you have the page of swords. Well, you're going to get out of your head because the truth is going to be revealed. This little page comes as a messenger and he brings you something in the form of truth. Sometimes it kind of stops us in our tracks. We think of it as a challenge and it may even create a delay while you're dealing with it and processing it. But once you see the truth, you're not going to have a problem worrying anymore. Your Eight of Pentacles, working on your craft, you have the Emperor taking control. I think some of you are going to be your own boss, your own employer. I think you're stepping out, some of you, to open your own little residual business, and maybe it won't be so little. You're doing all the right moves, my beautiful Libras, to see progress coming into the financial part of your life and your business. Watching for that ship to come in, making your mark on the world, victory. Look what you got, Libra. This is your reward for the hard work and effort that you've made, not giving up, working towards your goals, standing your ground, defending what you've created, and wanting to create a new legacy for yourself. You're going to get recognition for that. This is victory after hard work and struggle. The gift coming in with the Six of Pentacles, you have the Four of Cups. You felt at a time that you might be still feeling as though you're missing out on an opportunity and you're bored at the moment. A lot of people are in that position right now, in lockdown, in between two worlds. They want to just get out there and hit the ground back to normal. I think you're going to get a gift here. Somebody's going to come in and help you with that. They're going to guide you through this feeling of boredom. Keep your eyes open for new options and opportunities coming in. And this is what the High Priestess is all about. Look what shows up. The card of deceit, deception, and somebody sneaking around wanting to find something out about you. Maybe somebody is following you around, ghosting you, scoping you out on social media. Whatever it is, don't allow somebody to be sneaking around. Keep your eyes open. And anything in your home that you're suspicious that somebody may want, keep it under lock and key. Keep things close to you, your chest, and private within yourself. This is the card that somebody could be sneaking around, but at the end of the day, they're going to get caught. Okay? They're going to get caught. Justice is going to be served. Defending what you created, you have the moon. The moon. Okay, so tapping into your instincts, your intuition, trusting that the gifts and the intelligence and the gifts that you have in your database, you're going to be able to tap into that as well. Know that the moon comes out at the darkest times of our day. Okay, but it illuminates absolutely everything below it, and you're going to see the light. You're going to be able to move forward. Also, it's the darkest before the dawn. Don't worry. All you need to know is that you have the resources to tap into your instincts, your intuition, and your gifts that you have, not to give up. Justice is going to be served. What have we got? We have the Magician. Now, because this justice is being served, maybe some of you are getting a remittance check, an inheritance check, a settlement check of some sort. Something's coming into you that's going to allow you to have the resources to create the magic that you want now. Fabulous. And again, our release and death and rebirth card, we have the Ten of Swords, or pardon me, the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords talks about, feeling as though you're tied down, you couldn't move forward, you felt as though you weren't getting your rest. Again, that's getting up in your head. Okay, this is, leave your troubles behind. Don't dote on the past. Don't think about the worst. Let that go, because you've got so much prosperity, so much good luck coming into you here with the Victory card, and taking a stand, and the Magician, and you're going to see that you can move forward here. You're going in a new direction. Don't allow yourself to, some of you could actually be experiencing insomnia, so do what you need to do. I'm not a doctor. I don't give out, prescriptions, and I don't tell people, what they should do with their health, other than if you're having some major issues and you can't seem to resolve them, then that's when you need to go see somebody professional, your doctor of some sort. Okay. Well, my beautiful Libras, this is your reading for this week. And yes, you're healing through an ouch. Yes, there might have been something that was not for you, and you're seeing the light now, and you need to cheer up. The universe says you're moving forward in a brand new, beautiful direction, and I want you, and so does the universe, to embrace this new beginning. How wonderful that we get these chances. Okay, just don't lose yourself in that grieving moment. Heal through it. You will, and know that what's meant to be will be. Well, my beautiful Libras, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Remember, the universe is not happening to you, the universe is reacting to you. Think about that. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. Let's all play safe, be safe, and stay safe, and we'll all see each other very soon.